It's always hard for me to answer the question, what's the best screenplay? Just like it's always impossible for me to say what's the best movie or even what's my favorite. I love movies so much and it depends sort of on your mood and so on. I certainly would have to put Godfather probably at the top or Chinatown, but those are sort of easy. Everybody sort of gets that. I love Sleepless in Seattle. It's one of my all-time favorite romantic comedies. But it also depends on when I saw it first and that emotional thing, you know. So American Graffiti, I think, is a great movie, or The Big Chill is a great movie. Or recently, I loved Lars and the Real Girl, which was a small movie that didn't really do all that much business in the US, although it did get nominated for an Oscar for screenplay as well as actor. And I loved that movie, and I could sort of go on and on. Now, I think there's a more important question to ask if you're a screenwriter, and that is, what are the movies that exemplify the kind of commercial screenwriting you need to do, especially if you're trying to break into the industry? In other words, I can say that I think Godfather is the best movie ever made. That's not the same as saying that if it had never been made and a brand new writer wrote that as an original script, that it would be the best one they could do. It's hard to believe anybody wouldn't see how great that is, but first of all, the script would be way too long to get a lot of people to read it. And so what I like to do when I lecture, for instance, is I don't just randomly pick great movies. I pick the movies that illustrate the principles that I think writers really need to understand to reach an audience and to get their movies financed.